Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the Discord, in the YouTube, in the X, or in the Kick chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have July Peppers, Jay Prowse, Mike Srebert, TW, Coach Grizz, Skunk Dave, Cyrus, Goosa, Nick Luna, Plum Tingles, Kelvin, Spasric, Corgo. Good morning to you. Mike Don Burberry, Ripsmod in the building. What's up, Ripsmod? Let's go. Richard Harris, Picky Anya, Harshit, Jane, Bullshark, Mo, Man Cash, Lou Goban. Good morning, TJP, Lido, I Can't Trade, Justin Prowse, NLV, D Show, David, Carlton, Marvin, Shake, Reglan, Meadows, Mitch, Kirk, Alexandra, Franks. Good morning, Banana, Walter, Fenster, Andrew, Denver, Allergic Rabbit. What's up, Doomslayer? Nathan Ader, Pocket Aces. Good morning, Big Guy, Cube Q, Tomoki, Slazen, SW. In it, bruv? What's happening? As expected, there was a lot of juice in the overnight session. Anybody catch that goodness in the overnight session? Good morning from Quebec. What's up, buddy? Kaz Guts is in the building. Sunrise Driver here as well. J Star, Vexo. Did some micros early on last night, NQ and GC. GC paid big. Nice. That's what I like to hear. Very nice. What's up, Pancata? Julie's got it on paper trading. I got a lot of energy today because I finally feel healthy. So I'm hoping that the markets give us some good opportunities today. I did end up trading the open yesterday in the S&P. Ended up getting a couple ducats for that in our AMP account. $5,087 right there. That was nice. Brings the account balance up to $789,000 in profit. So that was awesome. Today's gonna be a little bit unpredictable though, because we don't have all that much news that's gonna be dictating the moves in these markets today. We get the S&P preliminary global manufacturing read. That's gonna be out at 9:45. So we really don't have anything like bottom of the hour stuff, usually that we'd get at 8:30. So this is gonna be like really paying attention to headlines. We have any headlines that are related to anything with the Middle East conflict or anything related to the trade war, stuff like that. And then we might see a reaction in the markets. But as far as it goes right now, we don't have any news, so we're just gonna be playing pure price action if we have anything at all. I also have wealth charts to play with today. I got 20 accounts loaded in Apex ready to go if we want to trade on wealth charts. Be my first time ever trading on wealth charts. Ever. So what I've seen so far from the platform looks pretty dope. Richard Harris, boom, just filled my TP with my short. I explained live here because I'm an effing beast scalper. Yes, you are. You've been on fire lately, Richard. I feel like this is your type of market here. Doomslayer made 2,000, recovered 500 loss, and ended up hitting 1,500 on my day on my TPT account. Nice work. How close are you to passing that, Doomslayer? 5K is amazing. That's some nice change. Yeah, I'll tell you, what was great about it is that, like, I was involved for the market in very short amount of time. So, wasn't the one thing that I don't like is that if you get into a trade and, like, it takes a long time for the resolution to come through in that trade. So it was nice on the S&Ps right off the open, just going long and covering underneath 6,000. It's great. Very happy about it. Mo Man Cash says, you traded last night, Rips? Yes, I did. Trading the S&Ps. Globex open. Nathan Nader says top stuff on the 60 plus K trading day, Ripsy. So technically, I got to pull out the calculator here. Technically, that was 2 days, right? The 62,000 is Thursday and Fridays combined. So whatever, 62, what is it? 62,700 or something. Then 69.70 is what we made. So basically we made 55,000, right? We made 55,000 on Friday, which is great. I'm not sure if that's the most that we've made since we've done this account. We started this account January 21st, as y'all know. So I'm not sure if that was the biggest day that we've had, because I feel like in March or April we had another monster day. I can't remember. Doomslayer says, I passed the TPT account on last Friday and the 1,500 made today was a fresh monthly reset. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Coach Grizz, 629 on my Percy Jackson last night. Dang. How's that been going? I always get nervous when people talk about trading a personal account. I really do. Because it can it can seem like it's all roses and butterflies at first, and then you get into one trade that goes against you, maybe go on tilt, and there's no guardrails that you get with the prop firm accounts that kind of keep you on the straight and narrow. Oh, you've had that account since 2012. Well, there you go. That's the one you want. You know, I've had that account for the last 13 years. I think I'm fine. Very nice. Let's make 5K today so I can name my next son Ripperoni. I mean, you should do that anyway, I think. I feel like if you're doing that anyway is probably the best thing ever. More to you, Darkus, in the building. Yolanda as well. How you doing? Took Globex Open on two accounts. Nice on you. $1,800. Yeah, that'll do the trick. It's insane that we've already we've auctioned back up to. Let me bring up my charts here. We've already auctioned back up to the previous week mid. I feel like people were looking for a gap fill, but we did the gap fill plus to the north side here, which is kind of insane, right? I mean, I thought that was quite a bit of juice in the market there. I didn't think that we were going to run that much. Otherwise, I would have kept a runner on, but like a cover like above 900, my Percy. But I was happy to not be involved in the market. I think it was too unpredictable to hold a position overnight for me personally, for my type of trading. Anybody have a trade on right now? Because I have nothing on right now. Absolutely nothing. If we do get a breakout of like into 840 here, I do kind of want to try this over in wealth charts. I want to get like one trade on here. Just long 600 back up to 620. There you go. Surprised the market went back above the gap down. Yeah, I mean, if it has enough people that are trying to short it on the way up, it's going to give it that moon fuel to keep going to the north side. Can I give us a walkthrough for wealth charts? I got to trade on it first, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You load it up and there's a template that comes with it called Apex Multi-Use. And it just works. It's like Apple. It just works. Put it on, it just works right away. We're going to be looking to trade the NASDAQ here. And of course, we're on the September contracts now. Oh my goodness. Darkest with the 50 gifted. Thank you, buddy. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Thank you, Darkest over in Kick. By the way, if you're not over in Kick, I don't know what you're doing. I think that puts you top of the leaderboard. Yeah, because it resets every single week. Unbelievable. All right, if we get this breakout here, I do want to try seeing if we can send this back over to 857. Let's see if we hold this 840 break at all. My finger's on the buy button here. What a legend. Hooked up everybody over in the Kick chat. Kick is choppy, YouTuber smoother. I feel like people have... All right, we're going to go long here. We are currently long. I think we're long 20 contracts, it looks like. Looks good so far. I'm just making sure that we're executing everything properly here. I can put like Stop loss. There was a way to drag. Oh, you have to do the advanced order type, the OCO. All right, so we're profitable in this trade right out of the gates. I'm trying to see if there's a way to see like the combined P&L. I can't remember what it was. But this is like, the cool thing about Wealth Charts is it's an all-in-one platform, so it has the ability to copy trades built in, and the copy trading is like exactly one-to-one. So what I'm seeing here is I want to see us pushing all the way back up to 857. Point of control here. I want to see that right up there. On any pullbacks, I do want to add, since we are going to probably be squeezing a little bit. Voice goes in and out. Try refreshing the page on Kick. Sidar says, which platform is this? Right here, Wealth Charts, down here at the bottom, connected to Apex. There's an accounts tab. Okay, I'm in the accounts tab. I think, no, that's the trade copper tab. Let me see. Let's see. Accounts. See if I can find this. Where can I see this $46 Tradeify? It's $48, or what is it? $46.23. Just click the link that's pinned to the top of the chat there. All right, we're currently up in this trade. Yeah, send me a screenshot, Savage. We're still gunning for that 57. So we're just taking a little break and retest trade on this one off of 840. Let's see if I can do... Taking a short soon, waiting like a Jedi. I already have 2 legs up and waiting for a 3rd leg, creating a wedge to short probably around 60.20 or 60.25. Yeah, we got room. We're comfortably above 6,000 now. Broker portfolio tab. Not sure where that is. Yeah, I'd love to see the combined P&L that we have right now. Any idea how to open up that? I see the screenshot, but not sure how to open it. How can we learn Bookmap? I would go to the official YouTube channel there. Sorry to bother you. One question. I passed Tradeify 50K using your RIBS code. Should I have a free activation? I don't think there's free activation on Tradeify. On MFFU, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure where the broker portfolio tab is or how to open that, unfortunately. Not exactly sure. If this pulls back and finds some bids, I do want to add to it. Right now it is coming right back down. Free activation on growth accounts on Tradeify? Is it? Wow. I did not know about that. All right, so we are finding a couple bids here. I'm going to add to that. Add it in a second contract. Yeah, I wish I could see, like on Tradeivate, I could see the trailing drawdown. I want to be able to see the trailing drawdown, like the total profit and all that. would like to be able to see that because I'm flying blind right now. Let's see. Now that's a symbol. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out at some point. Adding in a third contract now. Yeah, the drawdown's already on the chart, which is dope. So it is helpful for that reason. Tradeify growth, end of day, 35% consistency rule, and no activation fee. Yeah, that's probably what people are talking about there. Yeah, I'd like to see the trailing drawdown though. I'm sure that's in the broker portfolio. Just don't know how to add it. Where do you get the search thing, Savage? You find that the much slower volume before open is beneficial? It depends. I usually come on early so we can trade news at the bottom of the hour. The 3 bars. Okay, broker portfolio. Let's try this. Okay, now how do I see? I can see the quantity of order. I can't see like P&L or anything. Orders, trades. I can't see. I'm in the broker portfolio now. I just can't see. Can't see total P&L or anything. That's what I'm trying to find. I'd like to see total P&L. Find paper portfolio? Okay. Let's try that one. Paper portfolio. Paper trading stats? Paper trading stats unavailable for this broker. Yeah, I just want to see how much trailing drawdown we have, like you can on Tradeivate, and see the total profit, the total P&L. That's what I'd like to see. Ideally. We are fighting at these 40s right now. I am logged into Apex. That's what we're trading right now. No, there's got to be a way to show that in wealth charts. Yeah, I thought we had everything. Paper portfolio. It'll be in there. And we can get, yeah, I added the tab, but it said like it doesn't work for this brokerage. So 30% threshold is showing on the chart right there. Right here it says, well, it did say at the bottom. Let me see. Wealth charts. There we go. Wealth charts. Boom. All right, so we are still holding here. So I guess we could do the quick math. We're up $2,800 right now. Wish there was a way. There's got to be a way to show it, right? There has to be an easy way to show like the combination of the total P&L that we have instead of just one singular account. There has to be a way. Yeah, it's like a mix between TradingView and Project X. Go under accounts. Does it show it under there? I can see. No. I can't. Nada. I see the trade copier, but no. Cannot see the trailing drawdown or count tabs on top of broker portfolio. Let's see. Try that one. Broker portfolio. It says all accounts. That's it. Just shows me that I'm long in all my accounts right now. You set up paper portfolio? This thing keeps getting in the way. Okay, accounts. Nope. Doesn't show anything. Oh well. We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, you can do brackets with copy trading, which is really nice. We're up $10,000 right now. I'd love to show that, but I have no way of showing that. No way of showing like what we're up copied. I have to look at portfolio. Look at portfolio. I've tried broker portfolio and I've tried paper portfolio. Paper trading stats. Paper trading stats shows nothing. Please log out of your connected broker by refreshing your web browser and try again. All right, let's try that. See if this works. Okay, try paper. Yeah, no, it's not. Let's try saving the layout and doing it again. Nope, paper trading stats is unavailable for this broker. Yeah, I don't know. No clue. Let's go back here. I don't know why it's back on this. Shoot. Let me see. All right, we got our position back on. That's all we care about. There we go. Yeah, I just want to be able to show the total P&L would be lovely because we're up over $10,000 right now. Click broker portfolio, click accounts tab, scroll down to accounts tab, left to right, scroll right. Sounds like a Nintendo code. Let's try this. Okay. Go to broker portfolio. Okay, we're there. All right. Click accounts tab. I mean, it keeps on popping up the stupid blue bar. Okay, accounts tab. Scroll down on accounts to left, right, scroll right. I mean, I got nothing, bro. Maybe I got nothing. Maybe I need to make it like bigger. Oh, there we go. There we go. For some reason, when I had it on the smaller one, it wasn't showing, but there we go. That's better. Thank you. How are we only, oh, because, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Hey, there we go. Now, where's the trailing drawdown part? We figured it out. There we go. Can I make this smaller? Okay, that's as small as it can go. All right, we're in business now. We're cooking with gas. Left, right, A, B, start. Yeah, I know. 20 Apex accounts. Max balance, net liquidity, liquidation threshold. Okay, cool. All right, we're in business now. We got everything working. Cool. I don't know what zone change means, but we don't need that. Let's go to the 1 minute. Cool. All right, since we were messing with that, we kind of didn't get to manage the trade well. Let's see if we can manage our way out of this position. Wish I could like make these smaller. I want this to be larger. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if we can add to this down here. That sucks because we were trying to figure out the platform while we're trying to manage this position, but here we are. We are coming down here. I'm going to add to it right there since we have found a floor here multiple times. See if we can get a little bit of a bounce back up. We are right at the bottom of the hour, so I would love to see this just refreshing liquidity at 35 and holding. We have to clear up and over 45 for this to work. Just need that little booster over 45 and we can go. See if we can jam so we can get back up to 57. That would be ideal. Right now we are finding some bid support here. We have room all the way down to 22. So that's what I'm going to be watching. How does this look on everybody's screen, by the way? Is it clear to see? Or is it too small? Looks good. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get above this liquidity that's holding us back at 45. We'd love to see that trade all the way back up to 6,019 in the S&Ps. There is some overhead resistance here at 45, but if we blow this out, we could walk it up nice and slow. Watch out for 850 here. Very nice. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take off 2 contracts here on the offer. All we have to do is perk into that. There we go. Realizing $5,900 in profit. CC says trading is like the casino. Yeah, except for if the casino always pays you. That's what trading is like. Let's do 2 more here on the offer. Actually, I want to take off 1 more on the offer. Get this uptick above 50. Just give me 50 quarters. See if I can drag that. There we go. Got filled that. I want to get this. There we go. Okay, and then can I put like a stop here? Okay. Put my sell stop down there. Can I modify this to be, yeah, 2. Boom. There we go. Now we're cooking. Ayo. All right, let me do this. I'm going to bring my stop right there. So we're locking in profit no matter what. Look at that. We're already up 20,000 on the day. How about you folks? Are you up 20,000 a day? Sorry, the fonts are small, but yeah. Let me see something if this actually like modifies my bracket orders here. If I do 1 ask here, join 1 on the offer, does this modify my stop? Let's see. That would be dope if it did. If we have it like work like TradingView. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, good to know. All right, so we got our final runner here. We have realized 15,000 in profits. Bring this up a little bit higher there. Just chase it behind. Very nice. Right now we have press coming out from the White House. Basically, Trump saying that Iran was 3 weeks away from building a nuclear weapon. Well, I'm glad we got that all figured out. I'm going to save this layout, actually. Boom. Save that. Wow, 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 wow. If you're enjoying this, go ahead and toss a thumbs up on YouTube. I want to see how many folks we have that are enjoying this stream this morning. Oh, I'm enjoying it. I click a few buttons. That's me, though. I'm the guy who clicks a few buttons. That's me. I want to move this like 54 evens. There we go. Nah, I feel okay. What platform is this? This is Wealth Charts. Let me move this over here a little bit so we can see that. There we go. Wealth Charts logo right there. Bing bong. We are currently up. Oh, we got to move this. $22,972. Sick. I think we're going to lock in at least 21,000 and change on this. Sounds like an Iraq script before they ruin the country. Maybe. Forex Therapy says, hope you're doing good out there. Let's get this week started. Show ICT how it's done. I mean, do that every single day, baby. Lots of trolls over the weekend on X. Looks like you're having fun. Yeah, I mean, I love X. It's hilarious. Can you copy trade with Top Step and other prop firms on Wealth Charts? I don't think so. You can definitely connect your own brokerage account to it, which is dope. And I think that you could copy trade your brokerage account. I'm not sure about other prop firms. I would say definitely not on Top Step because that would be weird. Dude, we're up 25 G's now. Look at this right up here. Where's the thing? Right there it is. Hello. 25K. Let's go. Hey, what a morning. What a morning, huh? Kind of dope using a new platform and just reading the market perfectly. The thing is, when you created the algorithm of the entire, like I created an algorithm that powers the entire stock market. And when you've done that, like there's only one algorithm that powers every single ticker in the entire stock market. And I created it, so. And if you don't believe that, nobody does it like me. Nobody. And I challenge anybody to do it like me. But no, I actually created the singular algorithm that powers the entire stock market. And if you don't believe me, what are you, a hater? It's crazy because I was sleeping one night and God came down and touched my forehead and he was like, here you go. Here's the algorithm for the entire market. And that's how I can make $27,000 just like that. Isn't that crazy? Don't tell anybody though, because a man named Parsnips is going to pull up in a white van and kidnap me. That's the truth. Parsnips and Periwinkle are going to come and kidnap me in a white van if I tell you too much. Whoever thought to like merge mysticism and trading into one thing? What a retard. All right, let's see if we get stopped out on this final lot here. How do we get your indicator? What indicator? What indicator am I using right now? This is a naked chart, my friend. This is a naked, this chart is bathing in the nude right now. What's my indicator? Oh, no, it's not an indicator. I created the actual algorithm that powers the entire stock market. There's one singular algorithm that powers the whole stock market. Well, it was created by God and then he gave it to me, like kind of like the Bible, like I'm Jesus, but let's not see the similarities there. This is how you build a cult, by the way. He came down, he gave it to me, and then I gave it to Parsnips and Periwinkle, and then we created the singular algorithm that powers the entire stock market. So every single ticker, whether it's futures, whether it's Forex, whether it's Tesla, whether it's Apple, I'm the one who created that. It's just there's one algorithm that powers it all. And if you don't believe that, you're an idiot. So that's pretty much it. Oh, we got stopped out. We made 24,000. $24,902. Oh my! Like I said, when you've created the stock market, I mean, you can do these types of things. Obviously. Nobody does it like me. Nobody. Now I gotta go upload this video to X. Did you see it? Did you see it? How come it's 90s? Oh, by the way, you can. Do you know why? That's an honest question. Look at this. You can include commissions on in wealth charts if you're trading on Apex. There you go. It's too easy, dude. Not the trade. Well, the trade's easy if you created the algorithm, but it's too easy to just rip on that guy. The thing that's scary is, like, I think he actually believes himself. I'm not sure. It's probably like his brand. I don't know. Sometimes I like to think like he knows what he's doing and it's his brand, but then I'm like, no, this guy's just having a manic episode. He's a Looney Tune. Wealth charts was pretty good. Dude, I like it so far. I just made $24,900, like, cracking jokes and hanging with y'all. Now go back to paper trade and trade that exact trade, but 1,000 contracts. Replay mode. Oh yeah, don't forget to put your face on the chart. Hold on. Oh, that's not a bad idea. What size account are these? It says right here. Look at this. We can see everything together. We can see these bad doggerooskies right here. That's funny. Hello to everybody on Kick, by the way. We got 800 people on YouTube, 120 people on Kick. How many people do we have on Twitter right now? Let's see. 700, 800. Nice. Cool. Dope. Heck yeah. Killing it. Yeah, these are Apex accounts. Apex with wealth charts. I gotta say, the platform is very, very seamless. Now that I figured out, I was freaking out. I'm like, where's the programmable voice? I gotta see it. Now that I can see it all, I can see everything. It's great. Dope. Pretty sick. What's up, National? Anonymous says, telling my kids you're the real ICT. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. I am ICT plus lemonade. An Arnold Palmer. Well, we are still pushing up here. Go back to Trading View and check this out. We are pushing up. Previous 4-hour mid here. I'm really interested in the market open. I don't know if I want to trade my Percy Jackson today. What's up, gringo? Any drunken Celsius yet? Not yet, but I was thinking about it. I didn't have any caffeine all last week because I was sick. I missed you folks last week. It was fun. It was fun. It was, it's always fun to hang with you. I missed you last week. It's not fun being sick. Thursday, Friday, I traded both days, surprisingly, but I did not stream on Thursday or Friday. Ripsy Hustles, Percy Jackson. I don't even know where I'd come up with these names. Can we do bracket orders? Yes, dude, you can do bracket orders with copy trading on wealth charts. Isn't that sick? You can. That's what's crazy. So, like, here, let me bring it back up here. Wealth charts. So right down here, simple bracket, take profit, stop loss. You put however many ticks you want. Stop strategy. You can do trailing, break even. How dope is that? And it works with the copy trader, 20 accounts. Isn't that fresh? So, like, take profit. I don't need to put that, but stop loss, I could put like 50 ticks away. Isn't that sick? And it copies 1-to-1, baby. Or as close as you can get. All 20 accounts, all built in, all for free. Now with wealth charts. No, it's dope. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is actually sick. We did push up to that 868 level, which is the point of control. Kiddo says, I'm a size down since everything going around the world. I think the market will chart on New York Open, but that's not my strategy. I'm going to see if my setup today. If you see your setup today. Okay, I'm going to see if I see my setup today. Got you. Could you trade without Bookmap? Yes, I started trading, obviously, without Bookmap. I discovered Bookmap early on in my trading, but I discovered it through an interesting way. Like, I literally was sitting there and I'm like, hey, I really want to view the prints from the tape on a chart like this. And I was working out in my gym and I was like, man, I think I got to hire a team to build this. And then I get back in from the gym and I'm like, Googling feverishly. No, this is a true story. This is not like a fake algorithm story, but I came back in and I started Googling feverishly about, this is what I want to see in a platform, and I wanted to make sure that nothing like that existed. And when I was Googling, this thing popped up and it said Bookmap. It was called X-Ray Bookmap. And I was like, dude, that is exactly what I would want a team to build. And then I tried it out. I was like, thank God I don't have to waste like 20, 30 grand paying a team to build this. It's already built. And it was like $40 a month at the time, I think. So that was dope. I loved it. Is my strategy based on Bookmap or volume profile? It's based on multiple things. So order flow, momentum, market structure, auction theory. Those are the things I'm usually leaning into. And key levels. Key levels is a huge important part of it. So I'm trying to see like around key levels, what is happening in the auction, right? So like on that pullback there, most people, newer traders, they're like, oh, it's going against me. I don't want to add to it. It pulled back to the same area multiple times and found bid support. And I'm watching that in the order book. I'm watching that in Bookmap. I'm looking at the time and sales. When they come to that level, are they selling aggressively or are we actually seeing bidders hold the line there? And if we're selling aggressively, you have to understand like the way that markets work is that if I'm at 30 and I have a bid of 100 contracts, the only way, and I'm the only person bidding 30, the only way it can go below 30 is if the algorithm says it's okay. No, I'm kidding. The only way it can go below 30 is if somebody sells more than 100 contracts. That's it. It's just that simple. Now, when you throw in the mix that there's more than one single participant at a level, that's where it gets tricky. And of course, there's icebergs. Icebergs in futures markets are a way for traders to hide their size, right? So all you got to realize is like, okay, if they're supporting a level, they're holding a level, we've hit that level multiple times and sellers are being exhausted at that level, well, it's probably a good time to take a long or add to your current position if you're long. Bro, I have the same story. The only difference is God did the Googling for me while I was sleeping. Yeah, that's seemed pretty accurate. Ribsbond 69 Giggity says, I had this idea of fried piece of bread with eggs, cinnamon, and maple syrup. Damn, those French think of everything. Oh, dude. I had this brilliant idea, and then the French already thought of it, and they called it toast. All right, let's see what happens here at the previous 4-hour mid. Let's see. How does it make you feel if it's the only trade you make today? I mean, being real with you, back to reality, I'm up 5K, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm already up 5K, so I don't care. So if I add to this 5K, great. If I don't, I don't, whatever. I don't really care either way. Doesn't change my life, I couldn't care less. Whatever happens, happens. I do kind of want to crack a Celsius though. I'm hankering for a Celsius bomb. Cool, not chasing. Yeah. I mean, dude, like I get satisfied when I do well in the market, and I don't really care because I trust my own ability in this market, right? I trust myself. One of the things that I struggled on early on, very early on, was I would trade and then I wouldn't care what I'd make. And then I'd be very unsatisfied and I'd always be chasing a bigger number because I'd always look at like what was my biggest day in the past weeks or past month. Let's just use whole numbers. Let's say that I'm up $1,000 on the day and my biggest day was like 20K in the last week or so. Well, I'm sitting there with $1,000 and I'm ignoring everything the market is potentially trying to tell me. Now, all I'm focused on is that I have 1,000. I made 20K or 10K, whatever it is. Right? I'm just using whole numbers. Just trying to speak the experience here. But I'm sitting there in my mind and I'm saying, dude, you're only up $1,000. Why don't you push it? And the thing that is toxic about that mindset and that thinking is that you're not paying attention to the market anymore. You're instead paying attention to, I need to make money. So like, you're not even paying attention to the fact that the market might not even be setting up opportunities for you. And that's a huge thing, right? That's ridiculous. And that's what gets people into trouble, right? That's what gets you into trouble is like, imagine like, dude, right now, I don't see anything worthwhile in my Percy Jackson. By the way, if you're new here, my Percy Jackson, my personal account. I made 5K in my personal account on the Globex Open, but I digress. What I'm saying is that because I don't see a trade that is worth me risking real money right now, I'm not going to trade it, right? I traded on a prop account. We made, where's the wealth charts? We made $24,902 trading in Apex, right? That was worth my trade because I wanted to demonstrate the platform and I wanted to trade some prop accounts. Who cares, right? But there's nothing that I've seen that is worth my own personal capital, right? The moment that I click that button, I'm now married to a trade. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I put in that position and now I have to see that position through. What if that position takes me 2 hours and I went into that position with zero confidence and like this wherewithal of like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what my TP is. I don't even know where my stop is. Well, guess what, Buckarooski? You're married to that position now. You got to see it all the way through. What if that position cost you 3 hours of your life and you didn't even want to take it in the first place? Like, are you nuts? Are you nuts? Wealth Charts is so expensive. Is it though? How much is a Wealth Charts account? It's 80% off right now. What are you talking about? Ripspot put the link there. 20x leverage with 20 Apex accounts, 1 day pass. It's right there under Apex coupons. You get yourself a Wealth Charts for 80% off, including an Apex account right now. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That's the juice, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 80% off. You see? I bring the heat on a Monday, my friend. But no, what I'm saying is like, it's very important. And I want you folks to learn this if you're going through this. The reason why I can speak so clearly on this is because this is my 11th year of trading and I struggled for my first 3 years. I struggled for my first 3 years of trading and it was horrible. And I would do all of these things that were self-sabotaging. And one of those things is that you get into a position and the very first thought you have, let me ask you folks in chat right now. Let me ask you folks. You ever go through this? You put on a position, you click the button, and literally within 100 milliseconds of you clicking that button, what happens in your brain? You go, wait a second, why am I in this? Why am I in this trade? Like that moment. And then you feel like a freaking knucklehead, dude. Like, oh man. The thing that you need to get around is having that strength to understand when you should and should not click the button. And think about it. When you open a position, you're married to that position. You have to see it all the way through. It can take hours and you might not even realize, like the moment you click the button, you're like, oh shoot, I might be in this trade for like 2 hours now. And I had some stuff I wanted to do. I didn't even want to be here for 2 hours. Now, here's what makes trading difficult. Ready? You have to balance that feeling of knowing that you're about to be married to a position with not hesitating too much and missing a good entry. Oh, that's a tough. That. And somebody out there told you trading was going to be easy. Somebody out there was like, dude, you should try trading. It's easy, bro. That's what makes it hard. Is like now you have to balance between like well, I don't want to be married to a position that I don't love. And well, I shouldn't hesitate too much because then I'm going to miss my good entry. Oh my God, it's so hard. Woo-wee. That's where trading is like, dang, this is way harder, dude. If anybody out there ever told you like trading's easy, dude, tell them they're wrong. They're so wrong. Hold on. I feel like it's a cosmic vibe type of morning. Top tap it. Yep, honey, I watch this guy every morning. Oh, it's a good morning to have a good morning. I have a fridge in here. Yeah, dude, it's cracked. It's full of Celsius and Red Bull, sugar-free, and we even got G Fuel in that bad dogger. Oh God, when it hits your lips. Oh my God. Try going on a week-long Celsius drought and then have one. Oh my God. Let's see what they, Black tar heroin. Well, that makes sense. They put heroin in this. Unbelievable. It's delicious. This stuff is good. We are still grinding, by the way. Anybody still holding longs? I got out of it. Oh, that should make you tired. Sorry. Oh, it's got the Ricky Ross special. What they call him? Not Rick Ross, but Freeway Ricky. That was his name. Freeway Ricky. Try saying that 3 times fast. That's a tough one. You're in? You're long? Wow, nice work. We are still squeezing. We got the top of the hour coming in 3 minutes. 3 minutos. 20s to 80s, 3K for Apex eval. Thanks for your insights. Nice work. Let's go. Yeah. Was long from 795. Dude, what the? Holy smokes. Nice trade there, Nicholas. For a tickle. Let me know if you want me to change your name back. I have no problem doing that. It just makes me laugh every time I see it. In a good way, though. I'm happy to change it back. You just say the word. This is what happens when you take enough Dayquil and you just start renaming all of your mods' names. SW doesn't seem to mind. The real Rick Ross came to my studio to record while he was writing his book. That's dope. No way. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's so cool. That's cool that you have a studio too. Did he put down bars or was he like recording his audiobook? Did I make fun of him? No. I'm not making fun of anybody. I was just... Nick for a Tick, his name in Discord is hilarious. We named him Nicholas for a Tickless. Hi from Switzerland. Hello, Zach. You folks make amazing watches out there. Some of my favorite. I just got a Patek Philippe. That's Swiss. It's a beautiful piece. Posted that all over my IG. That thing is a banger, by the way. All right, let's see what happens here. Top of the hour. We don't have any news that's cracking off, but we should have some press releases. Oh, nice. In Oakland. That's dope. That watch looked heavy. It's rose gold, so it is a little bit heavy, but a lot of the gold has been removed to make space for those baguettes. How do you deal with trailing drawdown? Very carefully. Look at it, manage it, watch it carefully. And just take good trades, find good trades, and then try to, either keep a tight stop behind once you're in the profit, not too tight, or just cover on the offer. Covering on the offer is a great way to beat trailing drawdown because you'll always be covering at the highest extension. If you're long, cover on the offer. If you're short, cover on the bid. Ribs, what's a wealth chart? It's the thing that's up on my screen right now. This is a new platform that Apex and, Apex allows you to trade their accounts on wealth charts. Wealth charts is an independent company that does charting for, it's like a Trading View or a Sierra charts. It's very robust. I'm using just the bare bones of it, but it's, I get that question all the time. Hey, on Tradeovate, can you do brackets and copy the brackets? You can't. It doesn't work. You can use it on like NinjaTrader, but you have to use like a janky third-party copier, and it's not going to work as well. With wealth charts, you can copy bracket orders with Apex accounts, and it just works. Like Steve Jobs used to say, it just works. Do I prefer ES or NQ? So I traded ES yesterday on the Globex Open, but why? Why would I trade the ES? First answer gets a cookie. Why would I trade on the ES versus the NQ on the Globex Open yesterday? Nick got it. Liquidity, baby. Liquidity. The spreads did not exist. It was a flat spread. It was literally a flat spread. The mid, one tick up, one tick down. Flat spread. NQ was like, gar, 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 gar. That, by the way, is a technical term. They actually wrote about that in Wyckoff's book. They don't call them wider spreads. They call them gar, gar, gar. Dude. Oh my God, I'm a retard. Yeah, so there you go. That's why. It is cleaner price action. You want to have tight spreads. Tight spreads. S&Ps were great yesterday. They were great. Oh, cover that there. Savage. Dude, I'm not gonna go there. Like the moment I said it, Acumen, I'm not. Trust me, dude. I'm not gonna touch it with a 10-foot pole. Need to be able to feel the spread. Stop, dude. Stop. Oh God, you people are sick this early in the morning. What's wrong with you? There are children watching right now. There are children. Stop. All the late longs about to join in and get crushed. Well, we just had the 9 a.m. hour come and go, and we're still holding, so I don't think so yet. I want to see what happens over here at the previous day mid. I do want to see. Bro, I gotta say this though, like I love like this layout right here. Like that's sick to have on stream like that, like where you can see the P&L and the accounts and everything. Like that's dope, right? Don't you think that's cool? I personally like it. Maybe I'm stupid. Well, I know I'm stupid, but hey, I think it's cool. It's nice. It's a good little layout that we got going on here. I think I might have to use wealth charts kind of permanently here. You're buying wealth charts accounts now? Hey, dude, I think it's dope. If you get the setup all done and dusted, like you get it all set up, all pretty like, when you get it all set up, all pretty like, it looks pretty good. It's nice. It's nice because I have like everything that I need to see. It's like Visa. It's everywhere you want to be. I got everything I need, baby. It's cool too because on the Trading Dome, I have like the full depth package, so I can see like, here, let me see if I can extend this over a little bit. I see, no, that's not gonna, hold on. You know what I could do? Do this. I'm gonna drag this over like that. Bam, look at that. I can see the spreadacito. Isn't that dope? I think that's pretty cool. I can see the dome. It's cool. It's got everything I need. This charting software, by the way, was built by somebody who has won like over 30 trading competitions. It's 80% off right now on Apex. Ripsmod is gonna drop the link. No, so wealth charts, here's the thing. Wealth charts did a beta test, right? Wealth charts did a beta test and it wasn't like primed and ready, but now it's like prime time. Like wealth charts works with Apex like this. And it like, dude, there's no setup. Like you don't have to like download anything. You don't have to log into anything crazy. It just works. You sign up for a wealth charts account and it just works. Can you add Spaceman BTC? Dude, there are so many indicators on this platform. It's insane. Like, dude, there's like, it's an insane, dude, they have, so this guy who built this, I'm sorry, I'm getting excited here. Breathe, Rips, breathe. What's crazy about this is this dude developed, look at this. He developed indicators that he uses in trading competitions. And the guy who built wealth charts has literally won, I want to say it's like 35 trading competitions. And we're not talking about like the Dubbins Cup where it's like you derp dop dibbin into the Dubbins and it's like, oh, like, let me reset my account. Let me add another. He does these live trading competitions and then he creates these indicators. Look at this. Look at this. It says buy zone. It's only gone up from the buy zone. And these are like printed in real time. And these are included with wealth charts accounts. So like if you're one of those people who still is so new in your trading where you're like, bro, I need to use indicators. Otherwise I can't see anything. Wealth charts. Whoa. Ah! Isn't that crazy? Like all of this comes for free. It's free. It's all free. That's what's crazy. Okay, 38. He won 2 more a few weeks ago. Dude, 38 trading competitions. It does run on Mac. It's web-based. It runs on any platform. And it works so well with Apex, it gives you everything that you need to know. Tells you your trailing drawdown, when you're gonna stop out, when you're gonna blow your accounts, like everything. Printed on the chart for your eyeballs to see. Oh God, on the news again. Lovely. Here we go again. Dude, everything is included. Everything. Trade copier, award-winning indicators that the dude has like literally won 38 trading competitions with. Like, bro, imagine like being like, yo, I won 38 trading competitions and then I created a trading platform and then I give you my indicators for free. I wish I could say that. I've won 0 trading competitions. Well, I've won the trading competition of life, let's be honest. The trading competition of life, I've won that and it's awarded me millions and millions of dollars. So there's that. How much is it? It's 80% off if Ripsmod could get the link right. Spam that link. Really weird plugging this so hard. Maybe I actually enjoy it, dude. Maybe I actually enjoy the platform. I didn't at first. I was freaking out early on, but like, dude, we made 24,000. Like, I'm sorry, but if you used a platform and it was 24,900 in the profit, the very first trade you ever took on the platform, I think that you'd be having your jimmies a little bit rustled too in a good way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the like, dude, you don't want me to glaze somebody that won 38 trading competitions and then built a platform and then added all of the indicators that they used to win those trading competitions for free? You know what I mean? That's kind of dope. I'm just saying. Have you created a video explaining all of your insights and knowledge with Bookmap? Dude, so there's like a video in the webinar archive, but like, nah, dude. If you're, nope, nope. Not gonna try to plug that. Nope. I will, you know what, dude? I don't want to make a commitment. My plate is pretty full right now. What I'm focusing on is like vlogs. No, don't do it. Ripsmod, stop it. I'm gonna delete your messages. Do not. Nope. I'm removing that right now. Good night. But listen, I might release some comprehensive order flow class, but I think I would do it for free. Stop, Ripsmod, dude, stop plugging that crap. How come the Tradeify code Rips only does 30% for me, not 80%? On Tradeify, it's 30%. On Apex, it's 80%. Yes, this is wealth charts. Wealth charts. But no, for real, I might. I've been thinking about it. I have a team that I'm working with right now that's going to be doing all... that's fake on those algorithms. There's a press report saying that the proof that Iran was developing a nuclear weapon was indisputable. I'm actually going to buy that. All right, we bought that. Look at that. My stop goes in right away. The algorithms reacted very poorly on that. Because that was a false reaction. They looked at nuclear, they looked at Iran, they looked at weapon. I want to see if we can jump out of this with like just a little taster of profit. We might get stopped out though. If we get stopped out, we get stopped out. It's that at least we have it in there, right? See if I can add to this. I was hoping that we could get 895 on the profit. We might get stopped out. Hold the line, baby. Hold the line. That was an overreaction by the algorithms, in my opinion. Wait for it. Wait for it. Adding. Just give me the little Jimmy shoot to the Jimmy Russells to the Big Bop Biggity. We just need 880s to trade and we pop above that. We can go. Go Hambone Jones. Yeah. Yeah. I like how to add it in two of our stops too. That's lovely. Yeah, we're not going to clear over 880. We might stop out of this position. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. We might stop out one contract here. If we can hold 70s, dude, I want to add to this because I still think it was an overreaction. And then I can get out on this 880 level. I want to try to clean this. Right there and right there. Get out one more. Pop it, drop it. Yes. Can we flatten? I'm flattening. There, we're out. Bah! Woo! Ha ha! Managed that pretty well. Oh! Woo! That was getting spicy. The algorithms reacted to that very poorly. I thought we were gonna get a bump back up to like 21,900, but woo-wee! There we go. That's how you trade by the seat of your pants, my friends. Oh my God, one of the squawkers is talking to his wife right now and arguing with her. He didn't mute his mic. Bro, stop talking! Let's see. U.S. officials anticipate Iranian retaliation against U.S. forces to come in the next day or two. Threat is currently under assessment. So that is what caused the kerfuffle. The dude arguing with his wife gave me the wrong squawk. Yep. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful out there. Did we actually make money on that trade or did we not? I feel like we made money, no? Did we make money? What was our P&L before? Colby, stop. Did I make money or lose money on this trade? I feel like we made money. We made money, right? Imagine that, being wrong on a trade and making money. That's crazy work. Nice, we made money. Let's go. Yes. That's awesome. Is Ribs Mod a real person? Yes, obviously. Am I going to link the Percy to wealth charts or stick with TradingView? I don't want to get in the way of what's working. I think I could copy my Percy Jackson to Apex as I'm trading it, which would be diabolical work, but we'll have to figure it out. We'll have to figure it out. By the way, we are almost at our following goal over on Kick. If you haven't followed me over on Kick, I don't even care if you watch me over there, but if you haven't followed me over on Kick, it's worth going over and clicking that button. So when we do stream exclusively on Kick, perhaps in the future, you will have chat privileges. Do I ever trade overnight? Very rarely. Look at that. Now we're bouncing back up. This is the move that I wanted. This Presto Changeo Extension-o. That's what I wanted. The little and the Ribs, what data feed do you use for Bookmap? So I love Bookmap's data feed. It's Bookmap data. It's the cheapest one. But then I also use Rhythmic as a redundancy. But keep in mind, if you're running both, you have to have a beast of a computer to handle that much processing. Does YouTube pay mods or do you? That's my pockets are emptied. However, Rips Mod did not put the link to Kick, so I think we might have to get rid of Rips Mod. I'm kidding. Just got a Kick deal 2 weeks ago. Man, they pay so good. Nice trade for freedom. Way to go. Good for you. Yeah, 80% off right now for wealth charts, which is pretty sick in my opinion. 872 won't hold here. Well, the more that we come up and we touch into that 880 level, the more that we come up and we tickle it and we find sellers up there, the more likely it is that we're going to see this market rolling. With your following and how awesome you are, if you don't have one yet, you will have a Kick deal very soon. Yeah, they already reached out to me. If you didn't know, on Kick, we have the verified check mark now. We are verified on Kick. How do you acquire a mod? You hire one. Can you reset a wealth charts account? Yes, of course. It's just like your regular Apex account, but it comes with wealth charts for free, which is like, Tradeovate does not have this much robustness to it. You saw how sick that the trade copier worked with putting my stops in, copied across 20 accounts. Ripsmod on YouTube, would you mind putting a link to Kick? Would appreciate that greatly. Congrats on the verification. Thank you. Wealth Charts has limit orders. Dude, it has everything. Every single order under the sun, baby. Thank you. Ripsmod. What's the biggest funded account one can have? You can have a 300K account on Apex with Wealth Charts. I tell you what, I got myself into a pickle in that trade and we came out the other side with profit. That's pretty badass in my opinion. That's freaking dope. Would you be comfortable trading without Bookmap, or is it essential for you? I would have to go back to the way that I used to trade, which was just with time and sales. And I used a price ladder, time and sales price ladder. And then, I mean, I probably use candlesticks now, but I used to use a TPO and footprint. I don't miss it. Bookmap relieves a lot of that pressure out of my brain. Should Russia attack us today, our response would be devastating. Who said that? Which country? Who's talking? Somebody just said that. Who? Tell me who. Was it NATO? I don't know. What is your personal favorite time to trade? It's New York Open, baby. Or 8:30 when we have news. I don't know what, was it Italy that just said that? I don't know who just said that. What is your setup now? I don't understand. Bookmap and charts. That's it. Time and sales, of course, obviously, but it was NATO. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I figured it was NATO. Secretary General of NATO speaking right meow. What CPU and GPU do you have? I have a 5090, RTX 5090, Intel 285K, I believe. Let me see here. Let me see what the old Ripsy Huss is. My computer? Maybe it's under settings? I don't know. System, here we go. I have... why is this so difficult to find out? Okay, let me do explore. There we go. This PC. Properties. There we go. I have Intel Ultra 9 285K running at 5 gigahertz. I have 96 gigs of DDR5 at, I think it's, I forget which mega transfer speed we're running at. We're running it like it's clocked and cocked and ready to go. I don't know how to check what mega transfers I'm running at for my RAM, but it's insane. What monitors? Oh, this is, we're going to do the thing. We're going to post the picture. All right, we're going to post the picture as we always do. If you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know what's wrong with you. Get your head checked. Go ahead and check out Instagram right here at Selling Rips. We got the blue check mark over on Instagram too. I'm going to post my setup here on my story. Dude, if you missed yesterday's stories too, I answered so many questions. I spent an hour of my time answering everybody's questions. There was like 600 questions that came through. I think I got to like 40 or 50. Yes, I run all of the monitors off of one PC. That is correct. I'm going to post the picture that I always post. Always. Here it is. It's going live on the story in 5 seconds here. Wait for it. There it is. And hold on. Uploading. Hold on. Wait for it. Just wait. There we go. Posted. Boom. There it is. Hey, Rips, just joined. Good morning. Was it a long or short you took on the Globex? It was a long off the lows in the S&Ps. How fast is your internet? Let's have a gander, shan't we? Woo! Oh, she fast, baby. She's screaming. Ah! There you go. Yeah, damn. You gotta have it fast if you're a streamer. Come on. What's my IG again? Hold on. We gotta concentrate. Use the powers of ICT. There it is. At Selling Rips. Right there. The heck, you NASA or what? Yes, I'm NASA 100, baby. Rip, sorry if I missed it. Any particular reason why you switched pros, cons? I wanted to try out wealth charts. I wanted to see what it was all about because it's the one platform I've never used on Apex, and the benefit of using it. Hold on, Governor Bailey's yapping right now. Hold on. Talking about Bank of Japan, dude. Just pipe down. I'm talking right now. I wanted to, this is the only platform I've never tried before on Apex, and the benefit of using it is has overlays when you're in a trade to tell you like when your 30% rule is hit, where your trailing drawdown is, and it shows it all on the chart. So I wanted to see it, and they're currently out of beta, I think. So now this is like the release candidate, the RC, and so far we've made $25,600 using it this morning, just clicking a few buttons. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. You should put it in trading setup photo in your Kick account to push people to Kick to see your setup. Yeah. I have my graphic designer right now working on some cubes for Kick. Kick cubes. Is it better than the beta? I didn't use the beta, but everybody tells me that this is way better than the beta. I'm listening to every single squawk that you possibly listen to. That's what's in my ears right now. Brackets when copy trading is worth it just for that. Yeah, that's the one biggest thing that people love is that you can copy trade using bracket orders. You can use OCO, you can use simple brackets. Like, look, this is the, look at this. I can use a multi-bracket right here. I can use simple brackets. I can have stop, having like a trailing stop if I wanted to. Like, dude, this is all with the trade copier that I can use this. So my stop loss pops on 50 ticks. I'm gonna change this to 75 ticks so I can move it easily. But there you go. Right here, wealth charts. It's built in. Apex has accounts that are 80% off where you can select wealth charts as a checkout option. That's it. Asher says, the scenario I have is that so many people bought puts on Friday that they will play out pretty quick this morning and then we can have a buy up from there. If not, puts are going to get smacked. Yeah, if people are selling their puts, if people are pulling out of their puts and selling them, we're going to see an uptick in the market. But it might be temporary. You know, like we might see a temporary relief and the market pushes up and then we go right back down. By the way, market is opening in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Good morning to everybody if you're just joining. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Apex 80% off, 20x. That's the one. There you go. It's gorgeous outside today where I live. Dude, it's crazy. There's like a little bit of a cold front in Vegas right now. I woke up and I was like, brr, it's a little chilly. Right now it is, that's not the right one. 68 degrees. High of 93 though, but it's crazy. It's getting a little cool. By Thursday, we heat it up a little bit. It's 600 degrees in Jersey. Well, that seems like you might be melting. Where do you get your music? From the internet. I pay a monthly fee to a service that gives me music that I pay a monthly fee for licensing so I can use it live here on the stream. That's what I do. So these artists actually get paid from me because I play them on the stream. There you go. Lovely day for me, all wrapped up, done for the day. Nah, look at that. Dude, what? Holy smokes, dude. Yeah, I'd say that 30 grand is a lovely day, dude. What in the world? Holy crap, dude. Nice job. That's insane. Nice work, buddy. Caught the long off the lows overnight. That'll do it. That'll do it, champ. Record highs today and tomorrow. Glad I'm staying inside today. Yeah. I mean, I really... I want to see what happens off the open, but I'm not like juiced up to trade. I'll be right back. Make sure you are subscribed on Kick and on YouTube. Make sure you hit the thumbs up over on YouTube, please. I'll be right back. And we are back. You're up 800 on 4 of my accounts. Also thinking about not trading today. When I'm up already, it might be a very volatile day. I like that. That's some prescient thinking. That seems pretty smart. I like where your head's at, my friend. Markets are opening in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Rips, there's an indicator I've been using called a volume-based buy and sell momentum by 2TM. It's really good for confluence for momentum traders. You should give it a look sometimes. I'll check it out. How do you go into this week mentally? For me personally, I have no expectations of performance. That's it. Straight up. I'm just going to try my best. I have no expectations of performance. The market is looking a little bit soft up here, but that doesn't mean that we can't blast off through the previous day mid and just start sending it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the chart that we're looking at off the open here. More Ribs, good luck today and every day. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you there, Go Hard Greg. Appreciate you, buddy. HT says, I lost my XFA this morning. I'm sorry, buddy. What happened? What was the trade? Got a lot of little traps this morning, so perhaps it's time to size down a little bit and maybe trade a different session. We are cratering a little bit here with just about 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes till we start this party here. Can be interesting to watch this. Right now we have made a lower high. Not auctioning much higher here. Let's see what the open brings us. We could see chaos off the open here. Could be insane. You just never know in these wild markets. Anybody in any trades right now? Be careful, we are about to open. 800 contracts at 6,100? Oh, that's no big deal. That's just me testing to see whether the dome is working or not. That's all that is. How do I take advantage of the wealth chart? 80% off. Rips Mod is going to drop a link for you, Stone. Very easy to take advantage of. 80% off, yeah. There it is. Just select wealth charts as your account option. I use the 300K accounts. And there you go. All right, we are 1 minute from the market opening. Good luck, everybody. 1 minute until we go crazy. Papa says, I've been trading prop firms for less than 1 year and I've received 15K payouts. I'm looking to withdraw another 8K this week. Thank you for your time and presence. Oh yeah, appreciate you, buddy. Congratulations on taking 15,000 in payouts. Keep it moving. Stay in motion, baby. Stay in motion. Oh, you are my sunshine. I'm gonna go to the next song. There we go. Finally switching to micros until I get my threshold higher. I like that, Doogie. Dougie. 15 seconds. Good luck, everybody. 15 seconds till it's party time. What's gonna happen off the open here? We're holding at the point of control. Good luck, everybody. We are off to the races. Looking like some tremendous selling pressure here off the open early. We are still cratering a little bit lower here. It's not taking back these 50s yet. Still going lower here. S&Ps are bouncing down a little bit. We did refresh some liquidity at 50s, but we did not go lower. Let's see if we break these 40s to the downside. Right now, we could just be building up some liquidity. Right back at these 50s. S&Ps are kind of holding here. See if this wants to send it below these 50s. We have some bids there at those 50s. We are kind of holding. Some overhead supply still. If we break down below 60.17 in the S&Ps, I think this could go much lower. Let's see. Right now, just kind of holding. Can we break below 40? Survey says yes. Temporarily breaking below. Wow, what a cratering there. Oh my goodness. Oh my. I'm gonna flatten there. That brings us up to $11,000 on the day. Oh my God, look at that. That's an open short, ladies and gentlemen. Open short. We are up to $796,000 in our Percy Jackson. Please sit down in the back. There's no need for a standing ovation. It's only $11,000. Please sit down in the back. I'll comp your drinks. Come on, sit down. That's enough. Okay, all right, sit down. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the applause. Thank you. Oh my goodness. How could we know you were in? Well, I'm going to give you a hint when I'm saying, well, the market could roll here as long as these 50s reject. It's probably thinking me. You lean to the short side on that trade. I think we're going to lean to the short side on that one there. Oh my goodness, $796,000. And we are still rolling. We are still rolling in this market today. Where is it going to stop? No one knows. 6,000 might get a little visit from the S&P 500s here. 6,000. Mrs. Rips rolling her eyes in the other room. We are in a soundproof office, my friends, so we don't have that issue. Use MACD to take the same trade. Let me ask you this. Drop a sack lunch over in Kick, drop a W in YouTube, and drop some type of emoji in the Discord if you caught that to the short side off the open there. Let's see. I want to see who caught that. Show me, people. W done for the day? Yes. 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 Dude. Savage. Where do you find these gifts? Like I said, we're probably going to be visiting 6,000 in the S&Ps. We are still cratering here, folks. Markets are coming down in a jiffy here. Microsoft is off a cliff, which is what is making the NASDAQ and the S&Ps move down so much. Because if you didn't know, Microsoft carries tremendous weight in these weighted indexes, these indices. Just slap it. Slap it between the thighs. Just right there. Just swing it and slap it. Swing it and slap it. Soundproof office, that's ballin'. I mean, dude, imagine my wife having to deal with these antics every single morning. We came down to 6,010. I think we can go for more. I'm not in a trade right now. I'm just talking you through it. Monday mid is the level to watch here. Monday mid. I want to see if we can get up to 400 viewers over on Kick. I want to see if we can get up to 400 viewers on Kick. So what I'm going to do, let's show proof of work first. We made $11,527 on our personal account. That brings us up to $796,000 in our balance. See, this is how you know that I'm not watching my balance. I would have went for a cool $800,000. So $796,000 in pure profit since January 21st. We are just over. We have now been trading this month, this account for 6 months. So we made $780,000 in 6 months. Good stuff. Okay, so $11,000 there. And then, of course, on wealth charts, we made $25,671. Folks, I'm going to go jump over to Kick. I'll see you folks over there. Ripsmod, drop the link. Folks on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I'll see everybody over on Kick. That's where the party's at. That's where we're at. Thanks for tuning in. Dude, it's right there. Just click the link. Follow me over there. It's the easiest thing in the world. I'll see you folks in a hot minute, though. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Bye-bye.